Hey, what's up you guys? Belle the Awesome here today, and a couple years ago I did this look, which I'm calling Speak No Evil. And going along with that theme, I am doing See No Evil today. First, I'm taking Vaseline and putting this on my eyebrows because I know I'm going to be covering my eyes. That's as far as I actually got speaking. So, VoiceOver Belle will take over. Hello, that's me. Now, if you want to wax off all your eyebrows, then you can go ahead and skip this step, but if you want to keep them like me, cover them up. Next, I am taking liquid latex and pouring that into a separate bowl and grabbing my sponge and cotton balls. With latex, you want to make sure that you're not using anything valuable or something you would like to use in the future because this stuff messes it up. Also, if this is your first time using latex, be careful. Test it before putting it on your face, especially be careful around your eyes and mouth. If something feels wrong, stop and take it off. I'm taking unrolled cotton balls and laying that on the latex and putting more on top of that. I wanted to go for a really piecey, kind of shredded looking eye, so I started pulling that down over my eyes, still to where I could see, but it looked like hanging skin. And this is where I realized my mistake. Before doing the latex, I should have blacked out my eyes, and luckily I realized it before I got very far. Black out your eyes. It only makes sense. You're not being able to see anything. Anyway, I'm using a cheap cream paint from Walmart and then putting more cheap black eyeshadow on top of that to lock it in and make sure the crease doesn't crease. When you look like a panda, you know you're doing it right. Then go back to what you were doing. Here you see me squint my eye. That is just to make sure that I can still see with all of that cotton and latex covering my line of view, just so I can see the edges and make sure that it blends out as close to my skin tone as it can. Now that I have one eye complete, I'm going to do the other eye. And there you go. Now after this, you can see the one on the left is completely dry and the one on the right is not. So you want to make sure that dries, and I suggest eating a donut as a pastime. Now that they're both dry, I'm going to powder it to make sure the excess shine goes away. Right here, I'm taking the end of one of my makeup brushes and kind of pulling the shreds away from my eye, just because the powder brush kind of pushed them in and I want them to be more rounded and bulging out. Then I'm taking the same cream paint that I used before and touching up where the powder faded it, just so it's really bold. Next, I'm taking a contour color and powdering over the latex edges again, just to better blend it into my skin. You want to wet your beauty blender, take some foundation, and cover all of your skin flesh strings. Next, I'm taking this concealer to just touch up on the dark spots where I want it to be a little bit brighter, and blending that out with my beauty blender once again. That's it for the eyes. Now I'm taking some lipstick just to kind of give my lips some color, and that is all I did for this look.
Everybody talks, everybody talks. It started with a whisper.